Hey everyone, your boy Marvin 4 here with Great American Survival. Today is a great day. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Today we're bringing you a special review of my business and travel EDC update for 2019. I hope you'll stick with us. I'll tell you all about it. Alright guys, well today I'm sharing with you my business travel EDC. And what I mean by this is what I carry my extra gear in when I'm going somewhere. That doesn't apply to like hygiene kits and my clothes and my shoes and all that. That's different. This is just the gear I carry in my car with me when I'm going somewhere. This is not a bug out bag or anything like that. This is just like my necessities. Like if I get somewhere and I'm going to go inside, I want to take this bag with me because it's got a lot of my stuff in it, especially if I'm traveling in a different state than where I live. It just comes in really handy. One of the big things I'll start off with, I'm going to move the bag out of the way just so I can start unloading it. This is an Olight container that came with one of my Olight headlamps. I just keep my electrical plugs, my plug for my Apple Watch, my one for my phone, my one for my phone and my iPad are the same, so that works out really well. But that's all that's in here is cords and a little plug that holds two. Works out really well. I'm not going to bore you with showing you that. Another thing I carry, always make sure I have with me, it seems kind of simple, but when you're in your car and you're going somewhere and you're not necessarily in your car, even if I rent a car and I'm going somewhere, is change. This is a little pouch. I keep spare change in, but I also keep a couple of these little good wipe, little big hygiene wipes, the little body wipes. These come in really handy. You never know what you're going to run into. They just come in handy to clean things, but it's just full of quarters. I keep it with quarters just because quarters are universal. They come in, here in the United States. They're very valuable. A quarter is a quarter of a dollar. They just come in handy, especially vending machines, things like that. It just comes in handy. Now, what I do carry, one thing I carry when I travel is I carry this. This is a Pac-Mat from Crossbreed. And the reason why I do that is because of reciprocity. Reciprocity means that if you have a carry permit and you go into another state, you might not be able to legally carry your firearm. So you got to be able to store it. I can store my firearm in this bag. It's out of the way. The Glock 43 holster, hive extensions. This is my Maxpedition pouch. I attach it to the Crossbreed Pac-Mat. I've got an Olight Warrior, a Leatherman Wingman, and then I've got a Sharpie, fine line Sharpie, a regular Sharpie, and a log and Jotter notebook. Just because if it's anything involving my car, like I need to take a note to make sure I do something when I get home, I got to be able to put it in that notebook. I generally have an iPad in my bag. I always have a book. This is the book I'm reading now. It's called Saving Our Sons. And then in the front pouch of my bag, I carry a handkerchief. I carry an emergency bandage just because this is stuff I want to be able to get to quickly if I need it. And I carry a tourniquet. A tourniquet's in the front pouch, very valuable, especially on the road. I have had to use more tourniquets than anything else because I've come across car accidents and had to use my tourniquet. It's one of those things I wish I had never had to use it, but I have. I do carry this little stretchy bungee. It wraps around my bag if I'm taking off my jacket and I'm somewhere I just don't want to leave my jacket somewhere accidentally, and I always carry a deck of playing cards. And what this does, it makes it where I can just strap my jacket to my bag and makes it where I don't walk off and leave it sitting somewhere. I do have another book. Hiker Trash is my other book, just because sometimes I want to read something different, a little more lighthearted, even though it's not really a lighthearted book. The front zipper pouch, I carry a pack of writing pens. I carry a thing of eye drops, just things I might need while I'm driving. Doc Spartan's combat ointment, stuff's really nice. And I carry a set of these little MSR spoon and forks. I don't like eating off of disposable plastic silverware. These just are really nice. They fold up, they just stow anywhere. And I just don't want to eat off of a piece of junk silverware if I don't have to. So I just keep these in my bag. They come in really handy. I like them. They're great for when I'm backpacking, but I've gotten used to them. I like them. They work well. Another thing I keep in the side pouch, quick and easy, is my Leatherman Raptor. It's an incredible multi-tool geared towards first aid, but works really, really well. Put it right up here. And I also carry a Spark and Sharp from CRKT on my zipper pouch, on my little zipper pull. And it's a ferro rod and a knife sharpener because, hey, knives get dull. But guys, this is just stuff that I carry whenever I go out of town and I'm driving. Now, if I'm flying, most of this isn't going with me just because I can't fly and carry most of this. Perfect example is for reciprocity. In May, I will be driving to Pittsburgh for USCCA. The highway I go on goes through West Virginia. At some point, before I get to West Virginia, I have to disarm myself because if I accidentally get out of at a gas station, my concealed carry permit does not allow me to carry my firearm in West Virginia legally. So I will take it off and I will put it in that little holster in the Pac-Mat, in the bag, secure it, and I'm good to go. When I get a little further up and I get to the next gas station, I'll take it out. When I am traveling like that, I do use this little holster. This is the Q series. It's the only holster of the Q series I have, but it goes with my Glock 43. It works really, really well. I like this holster. It's really neat, very minimal, and it's just very, very convenient. I also carry a ETS extended mag for the Glock 43, which are really cool, and I also carry it in one of these little snag mags. But as you see, this is just a small amount of gear, but it's just the little stuff that's, I don't want to carry it on my person. If my gun's a different story, but you understand that. So guys, as you see, I'll put a link down below to a bunch of this stuff, but guys, just be prepared and understand the rules. I'm going to put the link down below to the USCCA app, and it's a great app for if you're traveling anywhere, understanding where you can carry, where you can't. Understanding that some knives are not legal in some states. As weird as it is, let alone when you go overseas. You go overseas and you're in Europe, holy cow, knives are just crazy, the level of, what they do and don't allow. It's not even funny anymore. So guys, as you see, this is the gear I carry. I hope you guys will go check some of it out. If you like, please comment down below. Tell me if you see anything that I should change and you guys have an idea of what I should change it with. Don't just say, hey, you shouldn't carry that. Tell me what I should carry. All right, guys, have a great week. Remember, get out there, enjoy yourself, enjoy nature, be prepared, stay safe. God bless, guys. We'll see you soon.